Hey everyone, welcome back to the Awesomer Pop channel. Ever wonder to yourself if there's a fun way to destroy Minecraft creepers? The answer is pretty simple. Just eat them. They're quite delicious. Well, these Rice Krispie versions are very delicious. Not sure about the real ones. Anyway, if you're interested in making these treats, here are all the ingredients you'll need. For starters, you're going to need a bag of mini marshmallows, or if you have a bag of marshmallows at home already, you'll need 10 ounces. You'll need a bag of chocolate chips, but if you can find candy melts, I would highly recommend that. Since the Minecraft creepers are green, you'll need green food coloring. This is very important. You'll need a box of Rice Krispies, but we'll only be using 5 cups. You'll also need 3 tablespoons of butter. You want it softened before using. And you'll need a can of cooking spray. A spray can is highly recommended for this. You'll also need a deep baking dish, and let's start by spraying the pan with cooking oil. Okay, we can leave this alone for now. Next, let's drop the butter into a pot. Make sure your heat is on low, and melt the butter completely. Once you have your melted butter, you can add the marshmallows. If you have this bag, just throw all the marshmallows in. And then you're just gonna mix again on low heat until the marshmallows completely melt. Make sure you're stirring constantly too. Once melted, you should get a mixture like this, and then you can turn the heat off. At this point, you want to squeeze in the green food coloring. You can be pretty generous with it. And then mix again. Now we have this beautiful green marshmallow mix. Pour the green marshmallow mix into the bowl filled with Rice Krispies. Then you're going to mix this up until all the Rice Krispies are covered with the green mix. It's going to get pretty sticky and tough to move around, so use a rubber spatula or something similar to make life easier. Alright, that looks good. Now let's transfer our Rice Krispies into the baking dish. Now use a spatula to spread the Rice Krispies out. Even with this tool, it'll be hard to even it out. Just do this to spread it out as much as you can. Once you do that, grab a piece of wax paper and put it on top. Then use your hands to evenly spread the Rice Krispies. This will speed up the process. You want to make sure to fill in all the corners too. Once the baking dish is evenly filled, we're going to put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Oh, and remove the wax paper before cooling, or else it'll stick. While we wait on that, let's make our creeper's face using chocolate. You will need to print out the Minecraft creeper photo to use as a template. You can find this image online. The cookie cutter I'll be using is a 2.5 by 2.5 inch square cookie cutter, so you want to make sure the image fits those measurements, or whatever cookie cutter measurement you have. You want to tape the sides down, then place wax paper on top. Tape this down too. Awesome! Now it's time to melt our chocolate in this bowl. Unfortunately, I didn't have candy melts, so I'm using these chocolate chips as a substitute, but like I said earlier, candy melts are much better to use. These chocolate chips tend to melt faster when they're sitting in room temp, so the faces might get messed up a bit. Got our chocolate melted, now let's pour it into a piping bag. Give me a second while I set this up. Perfect, we're ready. Now just fill all the black spaces with chocolate. Give me a minute. The chocolate will look messy like this, but you can use a toothpick to make it nice and smooth. Look at that! Beautiful! I'll show myself making one more and then move on to the next step. Okay, I went ahead and finished the rest. Now we're just gonna set these aside and let them cool. Alright, I took the Rice Krispies out of the fridge. Now let's cut them up. Here's the cookie cutter I mentioned earlier. I'll be able to make 6 squares with this. It's really sticky, so you can't just pull the shapes out. Use a knife to cut it up. Give me a second. Nice little ASMR section here too. Awesome! Here's a closer look at our Rice Krispie square. All the extra pieces you can just eat while making. It's super delicious. Okay, we have all of the squares. Now let's attach the creeper's face onto each square. Here's the eye. Here's the other eye. And here's the mouth. Nice! Okay, now give me a second while I finish up the rest. Alright, here's a closer look at all of our Minecraft Creeper Rice Krispies. Looks pretty darn good, right? So the one good thing about the chocolate chips melting, the face sticks onto the Rice Krispies, but like I said earlier, it can get a little deformed, so I think the candy melts are still better. Taste-wise, it shouldn't matter, so let's give it a try. I'm sure you heard, but super crunchy. And it is exactly what you think. A Rice Krispies bar with chocolate. I'm not complaining. These are really, really good, so definitely give it a try. Awesomer Pop fans! Thank you so much for watching. We can't do this without you. If you're new to the channel and became a fan, click that subscribe button for more awesome stuff. And if you want to be the first person to watch our next video, hit that notification bell to have a chance. See ya!